according to them.
Well, they can.
Cup of coffee, Cup of coffee at the big time,
Cream rises to the top, Just as a warning to everyone, there will be a lot of Macho Man sprinkled throughout this episode.
Yeah, we may dabble.
No, we absolutely will dabble.
The Macho Man kick has been unreal lately.
Sorry, he's fun. He's zesty. You never really know what he's going to say.
He's a lunatic.
I love him.
God, bring cocaine back to pro wrestling.
I'm sad that it took me this long to discover him in my life. However, better late than never.
Guess we gotta watch more pro wrestling.
I kind of want to.
My boy, he's a pro wrestler for AEW.
Give him a shout out.
Shout out to Brock. He freaking
Proud
just...
of you, brother.
He always get pissed off at me because I'll do Leo quotes on his Instagram post. And I saw him at a bar one night and he was like, dude, you have to stop leaving those comments. My mom is asking me who Mark is now. So that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Well, shout out. Maybe this will be our wrestling era. Who knows?
Yep. His dad's one of the legendary Four Horsemen.
Okay.
Arn Anderson. Yeah, I know that means nothing.
But
it's
shout
fine.
out to his papa.
Yep. Shout out to them.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, everyone, today, as you can freaking tell by our apparel, today, it's the fall season.
Yep. Fall equinox
it's
went
officially
down.
here. And so to kick off the spooky season, today we will be discussing the top 10 fall activities.
Ooh, this is your favorite. I'm expecting some heavy hitters coming from your side of the table.
This is my favorite season of the entire year.
This is your episode.
This really is my sweet spot. I have watched probably
an opal amount
of
fall vloggers.
I've literally probably watched
vloggage.
like 40 hours of fall vlog footage. I'm not kidding.
That is more than I work in a month.
Okay, well, maybe not 40. Maybe let's cut that in half. Okay, it's probably like 6, but to me it feels like a lot. Anyways, fall is here. I'm so excited. And we will be doing every single one of these.
Really?
Actually, probably not, because we'll get into it. But would it be okay if I start off this up? Because this is my favorite time. Thank you so much.
Ladies first.
Thank you so much, sir.
So don't ever say chivalry's dead.
I've never said it, and I never will.
That's good.
How about that?
That's just out to the universe.
Fair enough. Also, Dobby is looking incredibly like he is leaned in. He's engaged. He's very inquisitive for this episode, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, my number... Okay.
Number 10.
Number 10 is apple picking, which is why I said number.
Apple what?
Picking.
Oh, apple picking.
Yeah.
I thought you said apple pancakes. I was like, you could literally eat those whenever you want.
No. Apple picking. I know that we have some spots locally around here. However, I am just going to say I am very biased, but I think the Midwest does fall extraordinarily. And apple picking in the Midwest is just top tier.
I would argue the Northeast does it better than anybody.
Okay, fair enough. That is fair. Midwest is number 2.
People drive there to look at freaking leaves.
I want to go there.
Oh, our leaves aren't good enough here?
No, they're beautiful, but I think there's like certain towns I would love to visit.
Yeah.
But anyways, apple picking, it's so fun. You can make a whole day of it. I will say, like, for example, for the 2 of us, the amount of apples you get, a little absurd. Like,
got an apple pie.
Yeah.
Apple
but even
butter.
Then,
we could make apple butter.
You really have to plan, like...
What else are you making out of apples?
Applesauce, I guess.
Applesauce. If
you
you're
could
a
probably do an apple
brewmaster.
jam.
Yeah, if you're a brewmaster, a cider.
See, that would be sick. But I love the whole day. I love like all the cute spots where there's typically like a little store inside and you can get some goodies.
Apple pancakes.
Apple pancakes would be really good, actually.
Yep.
Maybe this fall I'll try to make like an apple crumble situation.
Oh, Apple iPhone.
Oh, wait. Things are adding up quick.
Johnny Appleseed.
My brother played him once in a show.
I don't even think Johnny Appleseed was a real person.
I don't think he was either, but
That's sick.
so.
Yep.
But yeah, I just think it's a fun thing that like I know some places are probably a little on the pricier side, but for what you're getting,
Pricier. Who's charging to go apple picking?
oh, a lot of places because you have to charge by like the bundle that you get or like by the pound.
That's ridiculous.
I know, but I do think it is a fun thing, and if you have like a larger family where like you each like, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a fun day. It can be relatively cost effective, but it's a good way to ease into the fall season.
Yep.
So.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. I hate apple juice. Fun fact.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. So, apple cider.
Apple, just a raw apple.
Yeah. I mean, oh,
Apple slices.
this was a honorable mention, but we can talk about it. Is making caramel apples.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
So, anyways, a lot of possibility there, but
Yep.
that's my number 10.
Good. What's your favorite kind of apple?
Ooh, I don't know like all the names.
It's going to be Granny Smith, right?
I like a red over a green. And Granny Smith is typically a green, right?
Always.
Honey Crisp is probably my favorite. That's like typically when you get a caramel apple, that's typically what you get.
You really blew my expectations away there.
Thank
I thought you were going Granny Smith.
Nope. I would say Honey Crisp. Or a Golden Delicious.
Wow. Okay, you got to pick one. You just named 4.
That I just named 2.
3. You named 3.
2. What's your favorite? Well, do you like green
the
or red?
Reds. The Reds. Just
Agree.
the what is it? Sweet Delicious Red or whatever. I don't even know what they're called.
Yeah. Honey Crisp is probably what you think when you think of like a fall apple. Golden Delicious is a little bit more yellow, but it's still red. It's just a little bit lighter.
So what are the yellow ones?
I don't know.
I think the yellow ones are Golden Delicious.
No, they're still red. I've done so much apple picking in my youth. Trust me.
Okay.
Shouts out to my mom. That's why I'm this way.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it.
But anyways, apple picking. Do it with your friends.
Yep.
Fun day.
Yep. Get it done. And then you can bob them afterwards.
Oh my god. At my house we would always have a Halloween party when we were little for the whole neighborhood would come through and we would bob.
We need to figure out the origins of apple bobbing.
Okay.
Where the hell did that come from?
We will give an update next episode because there's going to be more Halloween fall things to come.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll find out.
Yeah, that's a wild one.
I know, what a crazy concept.
So dumb.
So stupid.
All right. My number 10, you're going to hate it, but this is for all the dudes out there playing the new COD because it always comes out at the end of October / all the new games. This is the time. This is when all the big games start dropping. It's a good time to just start grinding, going to town.
You know what? I'm not even going to hate because whatever brings you joy in this season is what brings you joy.
This is when the new FIFA comes out, the new NBAs. Madden's a little earlier, but you're playing it during the fall.
Yeah.
The fall season is the season of new games.
Well, and also like with the weather being cozier, like it definitely encourages more like cozy nights.
Yep.
So I think that's totally fine.
Yep.
Nice.
So the new COD.
Shout out to all my COD boys.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get back on the new one. We'll see.
To be continued.
They might get me back with this one. This one might get me.
Well, I guess we'll have to give another update.
Yeah, I really hope it doesn't.
I don't care either way. Okay, my number 5. This is a little dependent on where you
You're
live.
number 5?
My number 9, my bad.
Are you okay?
Well, to be fair, I switched them.
All right.
So-
that makes sense.
My number 9 can be a little dependent based on the kind of area you live in, but it's going for a nice hike in the fall.
Yep.
So I know, like, obviously, if you live in the city, it's
Your
a little
life sucks.
more difficult, but just like even a stroll, like to see the pretty leaves, you get to enjoy the crisp air before it's like full blown freezing.
Nice little walk on the rail trail.
What?
The rail trail. It's like the trail next to the railway. You guys don't have rail trails?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So that's lame.
Well, I like whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just think it's nice. Obviously, we are very blessed because of where we reside. So there's a lot of hikes to take advantage of. But even if you don't have like a proper hike, just going on a nice walk, enjoying the weather. Yeah.
Or if you live in like the middle of the country, just flat as hell, that's pretty.
But still, like,
It's
just
a bummer.
yeah, that's a bummer. But like, just I don't know, do a nice long walk. Maybe listen to some like peaceful music, or listen to nothing, and then
Yeah,
just
just
enjoy.
listen to nature.
Yeah.
People that wear noise canceling headphones like in public or out on a walk and they don't have like one ear out
right.
at least.
That's scary to me.
How have you made it this far?
Well, also as like a woman, that I would never in my dreams do that. But some people, I learned this recently because some of my friends I learned do this, will do that while they're driving.
yeah,
That's
is
so
psycho.
dangerous.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
It feels very not
Not that a
legal.
cop is ever gonna pull you over for that. Honestly,
It
if
just
they're
feels
trying to catch a quota, they
unsafe.
will. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
So scratch that. Don't listen to music while you're out there for safety and for vibes.
Soak it up.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I'm biased, but I really love this time of year, and I think it's so pretty. It's so peaceful. Like, the world is kind of getting cozy and settling a little bit before winter, so just get out and enjoy it when you can. I love, like, the foggy, rainy, I love it all. So, and I love beautiful, like, fall sunshine days, but
The Greenway was super spooky yesterday. It was crazy with the
fog?
coming in.
yeah, at the lake too, it just like swept, so I took a little video.
It started thundering and lightning, and these softball people, they were females, were just out there with their metal bats. I was like, what are you like?
Did you give them a warning?
Are you out of your? No, I had to get out of there.
I mean, fair enough.
I had to leave. The lightning was coming.
Yeah.
And I was skating with Ethan. Nobody's gonna know who that is.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I gotta get out of here. That lightning's getting sketchy. He's like, yeah, no. I'm like, dude, there's metal on your skateboard. You're gonna get fucked, dude. Like, stop. We're in
Yeah.
the mountains.
Yeah.
Whatever. Maybe I'm paranoid, but
Well, I mean, I think
that's
it's
just not something to play
better
with.
safe than sorry with those things.
Hell, oh my god.
But yeah, I love the spooky days. Just get out there and enjoy it.
Yep.
So
Okay, my nimble. What'd you say? Numble.
Numble.
Number 9. Watching the themed TV shows. So the Halloween specials, the
Yay.
Thanksgiving specials, but this is a little more reminiscent back in the day when you had cable and you were forced to watch it, like the Drake and Josh's that had a Thanksgiving special,
We have
or
to
like
have-
SpongeBob.
I love any of the themed episodes. We please have to figure out a way to watch Charlie Brown, Halloween. That's my favorite thing in this world if I watch nothing else.
Charlie Brown's fine. The
It's so
freaking
nostalgic, and it's like 20 minutes.
nothing beats the SpongeBob Halloween episodes. What are you talking about?
I guess that is nostalgia.
Those were the best when he like shaved his head to be a ghost and nobody was scared. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
I don't know if I do.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've watched the Bob.
Fair enough.
Well, okay, my number 8 is pumpkin carving.
You don't even carve pumpkins. You paint them.
Well, that works too. I've done both. It depends on what life is looking like around that time. But I think pumpkin painting is fun if you're wanting to do more of like a solo, chill activity.
Carving's too much work. Painting's where it's at.
I do really like painting. A, I just like painting, but B, I think it always looks better. Like the carving always, whatever. But I will say carving to me is really fun if you're going to do it with like a group of people and make a whole night out of it. I also do like roasting the pumpkin seeds.
Ugh.
No, I want to make you some because they're so good. But yeah, I typically lean towards painting just because it's easier / it's just a little more therapeutic. But yeah, just having like a fun night, whether that's just at home or with friends, doing a little carving, watching a little movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, number 8.
Please do that for all of us.
Trick or treating. You want to talk? That was the best back in the day. What? Too low?
No, nope. We'll get it.
Is it your number 8?
It's my number 7.
Oh. Did you already do your 8? Carving pumpkins.
Yeah, carving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Trick or treating was sick back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
The worst was when it was on like a weekday though.
I
and
know.
you had school the next day, and then like your freaking neighborhood watch law officer would like drive around at 8:30 and be like, 30 minutes left. It's like, dude,
What?
shut up.
We didn't have neighborhood watch, so.
Shut up.
Shut up, dude. Yo, shut up.
Like, I'm gonna be out here at least until 9:30.
No, we did not. We had no neighborhood watch, and we had like a pretty, your typical like suburban Midwest neighborhood. So like the boys that lived across the street were always so rambunctious, like late into the night. I will say, just because of where I grew up, the worst was when it was snowing during trick-or-treating.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's an early snow.
Oh, many a Halloween we would
Ooh.
have already snow. And so like when I was little, I'd be like, I'm a princess, but you can't tell because I have on my winter coat. Or like in elementary school, we had like a Halloween parade. And so like everyone would walk through the school and the parents would be like, oh my gosh. But then you'd be like, I'm a wizard, but you can't tell because I have to wear a sweater on top.
Ooh.
So those were the worst. But when it was like good weather,
Oh yeah.
oh, it's a frickin' wrap.
It's game over.
Yeah.
And then the first time when you could go trick or treating without the parents.
Oh, it's freedom like you've never known.
Oh my god. I was such a degenerate whenever they would like put a bucket out. And they're like, please just take 1 or 2. I'd be like, handful.
Oh my god, you were the worst.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. I was such a rule follower.
Unless it was just like doo-doo ass candy, like some black licorice, and
Ew, yeah.
get out of
No.
here.
The worst. Oh my god. Trick-or-treating. I wish that was acceptable as an adult, but you know how scary it would be if just groups of adults, strangers, came up to your house? There's no way. But like, the worst would be we always had one freaking neighbor who would give us like the popcorn balls. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, those suck.
And you're like, thanks.
Those were garbage.
And then you're like, maybe one of my parents will eat it. Like, I'm not going to eat this. This is my number 7, so I don't mind, like, divulging a little bit. Yeah, trick-or-treating was the best. At the end of the night, me and all my siblings would dump out everything, and then we'd do some swappage. If, like I didn't like sweet tarts, but if someone else did, we'd do a little, like, bartering.
You strike me as somebody that hated an Almond Joy.
I do not like an Almond Joy.
There we go.
I'm trying to think, what's your like favorite if you can only do one?
Kit
candy?
Kats.
Really? Interesting.
Maybe. Reese's or Kit Kats.
Okay.
But like, you never got Reese's in a trick or treat for some reason.
We had one house. Shout out to the King family. They always had the big ol' of everything. So like king size, the Reese's pack, king size Hershey's. Yeah.
I guess you get a little bit of Reese's, but I feel like it was always heavy Kit Kats, Snickers.
Very heavy Kit Kat. Oh yeah. Snickers.
Always Snickers. Milky Way. Twix would get thrown in there a bit. Almond Joy was pretty heavy for Smarties.
So, can we just cut it with Smarties?
Smarties are fine.
They're just so whatever.
They're more fun to smoke than they were to eat. Did you? Oh God, can't freaking talk.
Did I ever do that?
Did you ever have like the little hooligan in your class that would like crush them up and be like,
yes,
"Look,
and
I'm smoking."
I almost shouted out their name. I think I could, but I'm not going to. But yes, we of course, and they lived across the street from me.
Whoa.
So you know who you are, sir. Yeah, no, trick-or-treating's the best. God, it was so much fun.
As if he's listening.
Well, I'll just do first name. Shout out Ben, because he was that hooligan.
Benno.
Yeah. Oh, just the best. I loved it. And even, like, once I was too old to do it, but I got to see, like, my little cousins or like, that was fun to even just see them kind of enjoy that.
Well, once you got too old, then you started going to parties.
Okay, well, we had, again, I lived across the street from where it was, so.
Yeah, I never really went to, I think I went to like two high school parties, and one of them wasn't even my high school. It was, oh God, I was a loser.
I went to a bunch, but had no business being there, because I was just such a, like, good kid. That I was like,
yeah, it just wasn't the move. I'd be
Fair
there
enough.
and I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, that definitely, oh my God. I'm going to give a shout out to, he threw the craziest parties, and his mom loved me because we went to preschool together. So she always made sure I was safe from the hooligans. So
that's good.
Shout out to that fam.
Shout out.
Okay, so I did my number 7 because I was trick-or-treating. So
Yep.
now you're 7.
Number 7.
Forgetting.
The freaking Halloween sugar cookies.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my goodness. When they're
Nice.
cooked just right and they're just...
I burned the last one we did.
Yeah, you might have burnt them a bit,
I
but they still were okay.
We need to do another batch because that wasn't good.
Yep. You can honestly kind of undercook those a bit.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Honestly, I might go to the store today and get some after this. 'Cause
Okay.
the last batch was not good.
It was fine.
It's whatever. There is this trend that's going around on like TikTok and stuff that I'm seeing where people will make the cookies, but they will put like break and bake chocolate chip cookies and then mash the sugar one on top. And I'm like, that actually looks pretty good.
What is a break and bake?
You
What
know,
are
just like the
saying?
packaged cookie dough that you get.
Yep.
So they'll put that and then do the sugar cookie on top so they bake together. So I'm like, maybe we could try that.
What the hell?
I know. What the heck is going on here? What the hell is going on?
Is that supposed to be a Richard?
No, this is freaking the Almost Friday pod when the last episode was like, what the heck is going on here? For like 40 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, those are truly the best. And it's so funny because, like, it's just a sugar cookie, but no, it's not. Because they're just, like...
They just hit different.
They really do.
And I know they're not different flavors, but they each
are.
taste different.
Yeah.
The ghost ones and the pumpkin ones both taste
different.
different.
Yep.
So...
Agreed. Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good. Okay, my number 6 is reading a spooky book. This is a new one for me because, I don't know, I have gone through, like, waves of being a reader and not. But granted, the job I have right now is pretty perfect for this. But, like, a cozy, spooky day like yesterday, getting to read, like, a Stephen King book, there's just something so, like, it just hits so different.
He's the best. We need to read more of his old shit, like when he was coked out. And
I know.
Blacked out.
I'm down to read. Like, excuse me. I really like his stuff. And even the book that I'm reading right now, which is Holly by Stephen King.
Isn't that new?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am like 60 pages in, and it already feels like I've read like an entire book. Like, it's so good. So if you're a reader, or even if you're not, just get like a nice
get into some Stephen King.
Stephen King is a really easy read too.
So easy. They look thick and fat, but you really burn.
Yeah, you really do.
You burn through it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And it's just cool to read like with the seasons too. So like just taking that time, because that's really the only season that's like themed like that. So
I feel like my Stephen King recommendations are doo-doo too, because I haven't even read his good ones. I haven't read like Cujo or Pet Sematary or...
Oh, I do want to read that one.
What's the Carrie? He
Carrie?
wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's a good musical.
Fun fact, he wrote The Shawshank Redemption. That was a short story he wrote.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yep. The only ones I've read are freaking The Shining.
And what was the other
The
one?
Institute. But that's like a new one.
Oh, okay. That was really good.
It's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to read more of his junk.
Yeah, once I'm done, which will be very soon, you should read it.
For sure.
So, yeah, that's my number 6.
His writing process is crazy.
I bet.
He just, like, goes. He doesn't really think. He kind of has an idea where he wants to go with it, but he just, like, sits down and
that's
just
almost
writes.
that's scarier to me, that's just free, like, flowing. Especially with this one so far. I'm like, okay.
There were, like, 3 or 4 books he doesn't even remember writing. He was so yacked up.
That's hilarious.
Like, Cujo. And Cujo.
Cujo number 2.
So there you go.
Yep.
Oh, I freaking read the sequel to The Shining. Sequel, Doctor Sleep.
Oh.
Yep. That one's pretty good. I would let you read it, but my mom never gave me my copy back, so.
Well, it's okay. I really do want to buy a couple more, like, during the fall, just to see how many I can read, so I'm sure there will be a repurchase.
Yep.
But anyways, read a spooky book. It's so fun. And if you can get outside and do it, do it.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yep. So, my number 6, jumping in a leaf pile.
Yeah.
Just a fat leaf pile and just diving into that thing.
It was the best. Yeah.
And then it's just over.
I know. It is funny how, like, as a little kid, that really was, like, one of the peak experiences. And it lasts all of, like, a second. But you're like, it's so fun. And then, like, the parent is like, this freaking sucks. Now I have to rake all over again. Thank you. I wish that our boy, like, I wonder if he would, if we'd raked a huge pile, what he would do.
We'd have to, like, throw a ball in it or something.
I feel that actually we should try to do to see if he would. Because that would be really funny. I feel like he would end up just laying down in it.
He would, like, run up to it and just look at it and be like, how?
And then
where
look
am I
at you
supposed
like,
to get the ball?
yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Maybe we'll try it this year and we'll see. But yeah,
Yep.
no, that's the best.
Just a classic.
It really is.
Yep.
Okay, my number 5 is going to a haunted house.
Oh, there you go. Same.
Nice. I am a scaredy cat. However, this is one of those weird things where I'm like, I know I'm gonna hate and love it. I get scared every single time. Like when I go visit my brother at Six Flags, shouts out, they do basically like Scarowinds, and I get scared every year. It doesn't change. Oh my god! But it's so fun, and I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah. Yeah. The best is riding the rides at night.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
Well, I don't like roller coasters, so.
Loser. Honestly, I don't like them now that I'm older. You just get a headache.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh my god.
And I get really freaking nauseous, which makes me feel like an old freaking fart. But
No, there's one at Scarowinds, whatever the hell you want, whatever. You have to ride it. It's so fun. You're Superman.
Okay, I'll
You're
do
like
it.
laying down, and then it like puts
When-
you front ways.
Yep.
And it doesn't really like jiggle you around. It's the best.
Fine. If we go there, if we promise to go there this fall, I will do that ride.
All
When
right?
I'm in an amusement park, especially when I'm visiting my bro, I'm just like pretty much game for whatever. Like I love when it's all decorated for Halloween. I don't care about Disney at all, but I love the idea of going during Halloween. But I'm like, we have amusement parks by us. We don't.
I'd rather go to Universal Studios.
For sure. But
They're
I'm
way
like,
better.
just an amusement park during Halloween is so freaking fun.
It's lit.
I've only gone to I think one like proper haunted house. Typically I will go to like a Scarowinds vibe. But I think those are, I mean, it's essentially the same freaking thing.
Yeah, you never really go to just a dedicated haunted house. More like a haunted trail if you do something like that.
Yeah. Which the town that my fam lives in, weirdly enough, they did a haunted hayride that I did like when we moved here. It was so well done for the small town. Like it was really freaking
So
good.
you just sit in a
So you go and like the hayride, and then you go through this like deep trail in the woods, and then things will pop out, or people will like follow you, or they'll like hit the hayride. It's really good.
That sounds fun.
It was fun.
Fun story. One of my friends got thrown out of one of the haunted houses at Scarowinds when we went.
What did they do?
He showed his Peter.
Yeah, well, that'll do it.
Yep.
Yep.
It was like a clown house or whatever. As soon as we walk in, somebody said something to him, and he was like, "Suck my dick," and he was just like, the clown said something like, "Can't suck what you don't have," or something. And he
Yeah.
turns around, and he was just like, "Bop," and he was like, "No,
They take that so, because
Get-
my
and he-
brother would do the same thing.
Yep.
They've had to kick people out.
He like yanked him out, threw him. He just like, we were like, "Oh, dude, he's screwed." Like we had to go through the rest of the haunted house without him, and we came out and he was just standing there. We were like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, dude, the guy just threw me to like some worker," and she was like, What happened? What'd you do?" He was like, "I just got too scared."
Oh my god.
So
Well, typically, honestly, unless it is like an amusement park thing, if it's like a proper haunted house, they just get out of the house. Like you don't have to leave the premises. They're just like, well, bummer. But if you're at the like, my brother has had to kick people out of the park a ton of times for, which I'm sure they do this at Scary Ones too. But at Six Flags, they have certain people who have on like sliding like knee pad thingies.
Yep.
Those were the ones when me and Shan would go that would catch me off guard because all of a sudden a creature is flying at you.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't like that. But yeah,
Good
I love-
stuff. Haunted
haunted
houses.
we have to go to Scarowinds. I
For
feel like there's
sure.
one. There's like another one nearby that looks pretty scary, but I don't remember what it is.
Tweetsy.
No, it's like
Go on the ghost train.
yeah, we should do that. Ooh. We need to go to Chicago and go see my bro. Okay, my number 4. This is I mean, it's a simple thing, but it's going to get to your local bakery or whatever and going to get apple cider donuts.
Woo!
It's just a nice little treat that it's a fun thing to look forward to. Similar to like the Halloween cookies. It's like
yeah.
you only get it once a year. They're always so freaking good. So,
Yep.
it's one of my-
PSL season.
yep.
The basic white women love it.
Guess what? I haven't had a single one.
Yeah, but you had an apple crisp one from
Yeah,
Starbucks.
But that was good.
It's kind of in the same lane.
I mean, I am a basic biatch, and I'm not going to deny that, but I'm surprised I haven't had a PSL.
That
so
is
far.
wild.
I know.
What about the cream you put on your coffee though? Isn't that pumpkin?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the
So,
cold brew. But it's
yeah.
not it's a little different. Truthfully, and you know that I typically am like always down for Starbucks. I actually really do not like their pumpkin spice.
What? I don't think I've ever had it.
I really don't like it. I don't know how they make it. It's not my thing.
I'll never understand the hype around Starbucks unless you're getting a Frappuccino.
Oh, I love a Frappuccino.
The double chocolate Frappuccino goes crazy.
Yeah.
So they bring the boom.
We bring the boom. Anyways, yeah, so apple cider donuts. Thank you for always bringing me joy.
Fair enough.
Shouts out to our local shop.
Or the sweet potato pumpkin.
Oh,
what
the
even
maple-
is it?
It is like a sweet potato donut with like a maple glaze.
What
it's
the hell?
so good.
You don't even like sweet potatoes.
Exactly. That's how good they are.
It's wild.
I know. But it's genius. So, honestly, shout out to all my little fall donuts right now. The fall, I don't know. There's just something that they hit different in the fall.
It's just because it's cooler outside.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the weather.
And with like a nice hot coffee. Yeah.
Hot coffee and a donut is a combo that is forever unmatched.
100 billion%.
You just can't beat it.
Nope.
It's what, yep, there we go. That's all I got to say about that. Woo! 2 weeks in a row, and I've just been off the ball. Let me tell
Stop.
you. Let me tell you.
No, don't tell me.
Nimble 4. Just some good old cornholing with the boys.
Nice. Oh, I like that.
Ooh wee. You could do it at the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it at my number 3 that we're going to get into.
I wonder if it's the same as my number 3.
You can do it in the front yard, the backyard, the
side
park if you
yard.
got if you're feeling crazy.
Yep.
Cornholing is just a good time.
That does feel very like Americana fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one. I didn't think about that.
Yep.
Nice.
We gotta get into some more cornholing at the AMB.
I know, we
don't
really
do it
do.
enough. We get there and then it's just like,
No, next time we go, let's make a promise that we do it, cuz it's so freaking fun.
yep.
Why not? I like that. I wish we had we honestly could probably do it in the backyard.
Oh, for sure.
We should look into some cornholio.
Boards are just a little more expensive than you would think.
My dad makes them.
Well, there you go.
So, we could do that. My number 3 is the farmer's market.
Do you think you can cornhole at the farmer's
I
market?
think you could do anything at the farmer's market. People have like dance moments at the farmer's market.
Cornholing at the farmer's market, though,
I
that's
think
a
it'd
little
be
odd.
fun.
It's a little odd. If I saw that, I'd be like, dude, this time and place.
I would say I'm gonna join.
But farmer's market, sick choice.
Yeah. I know that obviously this isn't just a fall thing. However, it is one of those things that hits so similar to like a hot coffee and donut in the fall.
Yep.
Like going to a farmer's market in the fall, seeing all the pumpkins.
Yep.
I don't know. There's just something about it.
The product is better in the fall.
Mm-hmm. You can whip out a sweater, rock your sweater for the first time of the season. Yeah, it's just a good way to start a fall day. So, I love our farmers market. I don't know why we don't go more, but
Too busy watching soccer.
true.
The Prem League is back.
Yeah.
And
So,
it's a problem.
well, and now there's no frickin' point to go to the farmers market.
Yeah, no more loaded biscuits really put a damper in my life.
I put it so I can see it.
It just doesn't feel right.
No,
The fact that last weekend was the last weekend was freaking bullshit.
I know. Thank God
Bullshit.
we went.
I don't know. Yeah. God.
Like, if we rolled up this Saturday, that'd be so sad.
I would have thrown a fit.
Me too. I would have been, like, actually really pissed the whole day.
Like, it would have been a problem.
Yeah. But we made it.
Yep.
So
We
big.
gotta find a way to make our own loaded bisque. It's time to learn how to make bisque.
I was going to say, I do really want... The other day I was thinking maybe this season I'll try a sourdough thing finally. And then I do want to try to make, like, get good at making biscuits.
Yep.
Because that just feels like you can do so much with that.
Just gotta get some Ash County cheese.
I mean, right across the street.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, it can't be that hard to put cheese in the biscuit while you bake it.
No. And
Seems
you could
pretty
do like a little
straightforward.
chive and garlic moment. Like there's so much you could do. Or a sweeter
Oh, yeah.
one. We'll get there. But I'm going to check my timer just so I'm aware. Okay, we're good.
Nimble 3, just some good old tailgating.
Nice.
Oh my good. I know you've never participated,
I have not.
which is a freaking shame. That is college. If you didn't tailgate in college, your college experience didn't exist. It was just but.
Thank you.
So, did you guys even have a football team? No. What? But you had a baseball team?
Yeah, and big soccer. Big soccer.
I would have been tailgating heavy at the soccer games.
Our soccer, I literally don't know how good our baseball team, probably not. But our soccer team was pretty good. That was like our big one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But tailgating for a football game, it's the best.
I know, I want to do it.
Get some cornhole rolling, some brews, some I already said cornhole, Bojangles. You're just having a day.
I know, that'd be so fun.
You don't even go to the game half the time.
I know.
You just get too drunk and then you realize it's halftime already and you're just like, what the hell? What happened?
That sounds so fun.
Play some Dizzy Bat. Oh my God. The tailgates used to get out of hand at my little doo-doo ass D2 school. It was like
talk about your school like that.
small as hell, but we got after it in the gravel lot. Oh my
I want to go
goodness.
to a tailgate this season.
We should, oh my goodness. Damn, we should just go back to Catawba for a homecoming. I need to figure out when homecoming
Wait, that'd
is.
be so fun.
That'd be insane.
Wait, we totally should. For real, that'd be so fun.
That would be sick.
Let's do it. Yeah, you need to find out.
I need to get DJ's dumb ass to go. I know.
Yes, please.
I know getting Queen there would be easy.
Oh my God, wait.
Everybody
have to.
else would be there because they live there.
We have to. You have to find out when that is. That'd be so fun.
Yep.
All right, my number 2.
Tailgating / football on Sundays. I didn't,
Fair enough, yeah.
but there we go.
My bad, didn't mean to.
Nope, that's on me. I just didn't bring it up. I just got too consumed by the tailgates.
By the gate.
I got lost in the past, thinking about the Dizzy Bats and all the freaking shotguns, and it was ridiculous.
For real, let's go
What a
to your
time.
school.
What a time.
That'd be so fun.
Oh my God. And then somebody's grilling if they didn't bring Boj. Oh, what a time.
Yeah. Yay, I want to do that.
It's ridiculous that, well, we could tailgate at a Schmap game.
No, I know. But it'd be fun to go to a homecoming
Oh, yeah,
game.
it'd be way different.
I mean,
at
I'd be down
Catawba.
for both. My number 2, this is a tough, 1 and 2, but okay. My number 2 is fall baking / if you want to sprinkle in a spooky movie night to enjoy the baked goods. I love baking so much. It's a new love I found since living here. And the summer is weird because this was the first summer since loving baking where I'm like, yeah, I never want to do it because it's too hot and I don't know. It's just not as fun. So when it starts to cool down, there's a lot of fall flavors like pumpkin stuff, apple stuff.
Yep, the pumpkin cookies are insane. Those
Yeah.
are a problem.
I know, they're so good. Yeah, I just am slowly falling back in love with that, and then having a spooky movie night or a spooky show while you enjoy it, and throw in a puzzle. I mean,
Oh my God, my puzzle addiction is getting so out of hand. It's so bad.
it's my favorite thing.
It's so
Not the
bad.
addiction portion, but just watching you puzzle.
When did we start this one? 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got Tervis a Halloween themed puzzle because he's a big puzzleman, and it's 1,000 piecer, of course, and it's gonna be completed tonight.
Yep.
And I have probably put in 5 of those pieces.
I'd say 7.
Okay, thank
Or
you,
more.
first of all. That's very sweet, but yeah.
Ooh.
I really was like, we'll do this one together. We'll watch a spooky movie. But you know what? There's more puzzles out there, and there's more fall to be had.
Yep.
But anyways, baking and then doing like a cozy night in, especially if it's like rainy. There's just nothing better.
Frick yeah.
Yep.
Nimble 2 Oktoberfesting.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that that's my number 1.
Whoa.
So we can get into it.
Oh, it's just walking around with a stein
Yep.
of a brew.
Oh.
Just, I don't know, that was all I had.
I think like,
Some Wiener Schnitz.
yes, you have to get some good Wiener Schnitz.
Seeing all the old dudes wearing their lederhosens.
Yes, come on. I love it. I love like any fall festival type thing. We had a lot of like fall fairs growing up.
Yep.
So I'm kind of lumping that in. But yeah, I just think it's nice. You get to be outside and enjoy the nice weather. There's always like cute little like vendor type things.
Yep.
A little brew. There's always a little dance moment happening or some
They
music.
got some weird German music going on.
Yeah, it's just so fun.
Oktoberfest.
It's the best.
I'm kind of anti people doing Oktoberfest in September. That's just wrong. Just wait till October 1st.
I know, but as someone who's like literally, I want fall to be so much longer that I'm like, I get it. There's not enough fall.
But it's called Oktoberfest.
Yeah, which is why I put in more like fall festival / Oktoberfest, because you
Fair
can
enough.
rename it.
Yep. Yeah, if it's not in October, don't call it an Oktoberfest.
Fall festival, harvest festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yep.
Don't call it Oktoberfest if it's September 20th.
Yep.
That's the fall equinox didn't even happen yet. What are you doing?
I love the idea of us at a fall festival, but it's called Oktoberfest, and we're like marching around to all the vendors being like, the equinox
pissed.
hasn't even happened.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah. I love it though.
Yep.
To me, that's like peak American fall, brother, even though it's very German.
One day we'll make it to the motherland and do it out there. Germany.
I
We're
know.
German.
I know.
You're German, right?
Yes.
Nice.
I knew that's what you meant.
Weird. Just German through and through.
Well, not through and through. I'm other things.
Yeah, but for the most part, we're pretty German.
I think I was like equal parts German and English. Cool. So fun.
That's as white as it gets.
Oh, and then you add France and then Irish.
More white.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of white.
I don't know though. You're like 0.01 African.
It's like 0.02%
Yo.
Congolese. Which also
That sounds
Whatever.
like you could
no.
use a certain word.
Nope.
I think so.
Nope.
I think that's
Anyways,
what that means.
So that was my number 1. What was yours?
Sweater weather.
Nice.
Let's freaking go. It's time to break out the sweaters you've been looking at all summer.
And go thrift some new ones.
Oh, man.
The thrift store sweaters, like that's what they were made for.
That's
sweaters.
That's where I've gotten all my sweaters.
You
I've
have to.
never bought one. I bought one. I don't even know where it's at now.
Have I even
Damn.
seen this one?
Maybe
Okay.
once. I feel like it might have gotten lost in the sauce in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
A thrifted sweater.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I will ever. I mean, 99% of my clothing is thrifted, but I'm like, my sweaters 100% are, unless it was like a gift.
I have like a sweater radar in my head. As
You
soon as I
do.
walk into a thrift shop, I'm like, it's here.
You know,
There's one here.
It's kind of weird, but I love it because I love a good thrift.
Oh,
But you do know immediately whether or not it's just going to be a casual browse or if like you're on a mission.
that was my jam in college.
I
We
bet.
had the best Goodwill for sweaters.
Then when we go to the homecoming game, we'll do
Oh.
a thrift run.
Oh my, of course. The old people steez where I went to college was outrageous.
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to our town for having the worst Goodwill I've ever encountered.
Absolutely pitiful.
Our thrift situation here sucks.
No, it's good if you go to like not Goodwill.
Yeah, but like, I don't
We've
know.
been to like 2 that aren't Goodwill and Salvation Army, but you just don't go to
I know. I just love like.
the commercial thrifts or what would you mainstream?
Yeah, that's fair. I think if I'm like really wanting to get like how I keep saying I want to get a ton of new clothing, that is where I'm gonna do like it's gonna be a Goodwill, it's gonna be a Salvation Army. Whereas like niche thrift stores or local ones are more fun just for like I don't know the random crap you can find.
Because we haven't been to them yet. You don't know that.
Okay, fair enough.
We've only been to like 1.
It's just a bummer to me that our Goodwill is pretty
So
dang
bad.
subpar.
It's so bad.
But oh, I love that sweater weather.
Oh my god, yeah, sweater weather's the best. That's the only time I get to dress worth a toot.
Seriously, like the fall, winter, it's a completely different version of us.
My summer steez is terrible.
Mine doesn't exist.
It's Adam Sandler-esque. Me and Adam Sandler dress the same way.
Which that in and of itself is becoming a steez. Adam Sandler.
If you want to say it, like I don't pull it off though.
No, I think you do, but you're gonna be like, you're just biased.
Very.
Whatever.
Yep.
Well, the dinner is about to be ready.
Any honorable mentions?
Going to a pumpkin patch.
Yep.
I already said making caramel apples.
Yep.
Going to a good corn maze.
Dope.
That's a little bit more Midwest. Jumping into the leaves, we already talked about. Going to a fun Halloween party, and then just decorating the home with fall decor.
Word. Freaking spooky moves.
Nice.
Good old costume party.
Mm-hmm.
And Thanksgiving. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that didn't make my list. It's number 11, I guess.
Oh, you already know we will be doing a top 10 Thanksgiving foods.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they'll have their moment.
If my dad didn't start making prime rib for Christmas every year, Thanksgiving would be the best meal of the year. But the prime rib
Fair enough.
that he throws down for Christmas is insane.
This is also why I love fall too, because this is such a like. I know Christmas is Thanksgiving is kind of at the tail end, but like every family has their own like thing for the most part, and that I love too. It's like learning like what everyone's little meal is or tradition or whatever. So
Yep.
I love fall.
Oh god, yep. That's when all the holidays are coming. All my days off are here. Ooh wee.
I'm excited.
So there you go. Beach Mountain's getting a tow rope.
I wish that my fingers could touch, but we'll get there. By the time ski season starts, I'll be there.
Yep.
Maybe this year I'll finally hit a box.
All day.
So
Easy.
good things are ahead. Fun times are
Yeah.
ahead.
Watch out for that clip.
That'll be so lame, but I'll also be so proud, but embarrassed to be so proud.
Nah, it's sick.
I know. I'm excited. One day we'll get there, but I hope all of you guys have a good beginning of fall.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you do some good fall activities and
Get out there. Look at some leaves.
please just look at some frickin' leaves.
Look at some leaf.
oh my god.
Check the leaf.
He's always saying this.
Yep.
So
Because it's gone. It'll be gone before you know it. And then the trees start looking like doo-doo.
and isn't that just a frickin' metaphor?
It happens so quick up here. It's ridiculous.
No.
The peak, like, leaf season is 2 days.
Yeah, it sucks. Yep. But it's beautiful leading up to it, so can't complain.
Yep.
Well, anything you wanna shouts out? Any final wishes for this app?
Oh, man. Freaking...
Words of wisdom. It's freaking fall, y'all.
It is far. Yep.
So
Yep.
get with it.
Yep. So, There you go.
Boom. Happy fall, y'all. I love saying y'all as a northern person. That's so funny to me.
Yep.
I do it all the time at work just because it's like a fun little character I get to do. I'm like, do y'all need help with anything? Oh, how can I help y'all? And I'm like, what am I? It's the best. I love it. So it's fall, y'all.
You've assimilated.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm a southern girl.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Do you want to just end the app with a quick Macho Man impression?
Cup of coffee, yeah.
Yeah. No pukesters on the left.
No snake eyes with the gambling goose, yeah.
Amen.